things went wrong in that game. And I'll say something for a fact is that we're being poor defensively today. Bouncing balls at the back. Saliba looked missing in the game. And one thing I would have wanted us to do, or would have wanted Ateta to do, was to start Mosquera instead of Saliba. We've been using this guy's game in, game out for like the past 5 games, and I would have loved to see Saliba start in the game today. Not an excuse. I'm not making an excuse for losing the game, for ending the game a draw. But I would want to see Mosquera play against Sunderland. I wouldn't want us to treat them with that respect of a big team, although they are second on the table. I want to play them like they are a small team and use Mosquera to play against them. Our defense was so poor today. We didn't contest the area duels properly, and they figured that out very early and tried to load a lot of balls into the box. We were so poor in the area duels today, and I'll say the ref was against us as well because the foul that led to the first goal, I don't think that was a foul, and not even a yellow card. If I thought you give that as a foul, that was never a yellow card. But then they got the first goal. Unfortunately, the player that got the first goal was a former academy kid. Nice, but still, I've put Sunderland at the back of my mind. They're in trouble with Arsenal. Come second leg, my full squad is gonna be ready. My full squad is gonna be ready. No problem. But we were missing a lot of key players today. A lot. Most of our attackers were out. And you can see the bench. Ateta doesn't trust any of those guys to come on and make an impact. But we're still gonna keep pushing. And let's wait for the international break to be over. And you see a new version of Arsenal. I pray you Lord must fear Arsenal. The return of the real Arsenal. We just gave you a tip of the iceberg before the second international break or the third international break that's gonna commence. But come the end of the international break in the next 2 weeks, you're gonna see the real Arsenal. Trust me, you're gonna see the real Arsenal. I wanted to see someone make. I wanted to see some subs go on up front. Merino come up for someone, maybe Havertz or Gyökeres. That kind of substitution that's gonna put fear. But we didn't have anyone. We didn't have anyone. Sunderland made a front three substitutions, and those substitutions were deadly and got them a draw. But I'll say we should be doing better defensively. We have the best defense in Europe, and what I saw today, being unable to contest area duels from that Sunderland side, was very, very poor. Calafiori wasn't up to par today. It wasn't up to his standards today. I would have loved to see Maslow Skelly play that. Oh my days. See, like I'd have loved to see Maslow Skelly start that game today. I'd have loved to see Mosquera start that game today. They give us a lot of pressure and we absorb the pressure. We shouldn't be absorbing the pressure. We should repel the pressure on them and make them feel pressure. They pressured us. And one thing I want to say also is that Arsenal fans on the away stand were totally missing. It was as if we didn't have any fan at all in the stadium. Because I didn't even see any fan. We didn't. There was no roaring. There was no screaming. There was no shouts. Even when we got the equalizer, no. I didn't hear any roaring from our fans. But you see the Sunderland fans, they are hectic. They are unbearable. They kept screaming on the top of their lungs, and we just every time they made a scream, you see the ref blows for a foul or does something silly. But Sunderland fans, they were so amazing today. I don't think I've seen I've ever had Arsenal fans go that big when it comes to cheering their players. No, the fans made them perform really well today. But trust me, the second leg is not going to be easy for Sunderland. Second leg is going to be difficult when I have my full squad back, when I have Gabriel Jesus back, and they'll be able to break those silly low blocks they're playing. Big up Trossard, great shot today. Big up Saka, nice goal. Big up Declan Rice, did well, but lost the ball. Didn't contest the duel properly for the first goal. And I'll say our defense was so shambolic today. I want to see Arteta go back to the drawing board and discover what really happened today. Did we succumb too much to the pressure, or were we playing tired legs in that game today? Was it tired legs? Was it that the players have played more than enough? Also, Eze Eze needs to step up to the game. Eze needs to step up to the game. The second or third ball, the rebound balls that keep getting to Eze. Eze to me is playing like a point guard. Just gets the ball at the edge of the box and make a clear shot. Whenever you get the ball at the edge of the box or at the tip of the box 18, your next thing is to blast it. Just blast it. Bro, there's no cuteness in this ball. Blast the ball on the keeper's face. Blast the ball into the top corner. You're a very prolific midfielder. Do some sort of craziness with the shot. This is and it's just one of those one of those setbacks players have. Yeah, when they keep trying something before they can make it click. Yeah, so Izzy has been trying to shoot at the edge of the box 18 or even in the box 18, and he's not been getting these shots right on target. What's happening? Does he need a better coach at shooting at the edge of the box? Does he need to plan his shots? Because we had like 2 to 3 of those shots he could have converted easily, but he wasn't converting. And we need to be very clinical and punish teams as early as possible in the game and not waste the balls. We wasted a lot of balls today, and it doesn't make any sense if we are not using these balls to punish these teams. We need to step up to the game big time. Still on still, Merino should have been substituted today. I didn't enjoy the game from Calafiori. Today might be like this is a game against Sunderland might be like the first game I felt Timber should have been substituted because you can see he was tired. He has been carrying that team for a long time, but Ben White is not even up to standard. So who's gonna step up to replace Timber? We have no one. But when Skera was there, he could have played well for us today. I felt one of the centre backs should have been rested today. That was